What's up guys, my name is Jay. In today's video I'm going to teach you guys how to motion track in CapCut and make the camera follow whatever object you want. If you guys are new here and are interested in video editing on CapCut, make sure to subscribe. I'll be dropping more tutorials soon on how to edit in different styles. And yeah, let's get right into the video. There are actually two ways to do motion tracking in CapCut. The first method is to use their pre-built motion tracking function that CapCut has, and we're going to do this right now. You want to drag your video onto your timeline, and as you can see, you cannot find the tracking tab here. I don't know why, but you have to copy and paste it and then go to the top video, and now you can see the tracking function here. But before doing the tracking function, you want to put the scale up a little bit first. And the whole reason for doing this is because when you're tracking anything, the video is going to move left and right. As soon as it moves, there's going to be a lot of empty spaces here, and you want to minimize it by adjusting the scale. So I'm going to put both videos to 120%. And now I'm going to go to the tracking here. I'm going to press motion track. The function should be forward only. For this video, I want to track her head movement. So I'm going to put it on her head, and then I'm going to press start, and it's going to start motion tracking.
2 hours later.
And this is the result of the first method. As you can see, there's a little bit too much camera movements here, and during this part it's not even tracking her head anymore. I don't even know what it's tracking. So the pre-built motion tracking tool is pretty bad, and that's why we're going to move on to our second method where we're going to track it manually. For this method, you don't even need to copy and paste the original video. All you got to do is put the scale up to 120%, and you want to go to text, add text, and all you got to put is the letter O or X or whatever you want here. There's a random letter, increase the size of it, and this is going to be our tracking point. So we want to put this on whatever that you want to track. But for this example, we're going to track her head, so we want to put this here. And now you want to go back to the original video. Now I'm going to make a keyframe on the position in the original video. Personally, what I found to be the best is you making a keyframe every 8 to 9 or maybe 10 frames, and that's going to make the whole camera movement way smoother. So yeah, you want to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 frames, and basically you just want to adjust the original video and make sure her face is in the circle. And yeah, you just got to keep moving it over and over again for the entire video. And yeah, I'm probably going to fast forward this part, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. And this is the result of the second method. I'm sorry, I'm too lazy to finish the whole video, but you know, you get the gist of it. Yeah, before playing the video, you might want to make the scale a little bit bigger because there's a little bit of empty spaces here, probably around here. And yeah, as you can see, the second method is way better than the pre-built motion tracking tool in CapCut. And yeah, you can also use this method to basically track anything you want. Let's say I want to track the beer bottle in this video. First thing I'm going to do is to increase the scale to 120. Drag a text here, a random letter, increase the size. Yeah, just gotta get to keyframing. If you guys find this video useful, make sure to drop me a like and give me a sub, and let me know in the comment section. And yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.